he played in the beginning too, and I got pissed. I was about to break up with him, and then I talked to my friend Imani, and she was like, girl, don't break up with him. He just was, because I felt disrespected. I felt like, I just told you that I was not ready to have children and that I cannot take birth control, and then you still gon' like, what? Why would you do that? I was appalled. Like,
and I can't stop loving you.
what's up, you guys?
What's going on, y'all?
It's your girl, Nishay.
It's your boy, Alex. What's up?
And we back with another video.
With another one.
And today we doing a mukbang for you guys, and we're gonna talk about how having a baby changes your relationship and our experience with adjusting to being parents and keeping our relationship strong in the process. Yeah. So we're just gonna talk about that today while we ate this delicious meal that I've prepared.
Something a little light, you know,
little light work. Shrimp and mashed potatoes and asparagus. I just came home and threw something together real quick. So Alex and I met in September of 2017. We started dating in February of 2018.
We started dating September 26th. That's when we started
dating.
No,
we didn't. You need to stop telling people that. Anyway.
She wasn't dating me, but I was damn sure dating her.
No.
She just didn't know it yet.
February 2018, we started dating. And I found out that I was pregnant September of 2018. So we had only been together for
like
7 months.
Yeah, real quick.
7 months when I found out that I was pregnant.
And we found out though in an adult way though, because we was on vacation though, so it was like a relaxing little trip. I mean, we actually had a lot of fun in New York when we went to go see Aaliyah Janelle at her little dance, little dance showcase.
We talked about that already.
Okay, shout out to her.
So we are going to, we went to New York, and I was supposed to have started my period before we had even left New York. And when we got to New York, I still hadn't started my period. I was 8 days late when I found out that I was pregnant.
And I should have known that she was pregnant too. We should have known.
I was super, super in shock. But anyway, fast forward all of that, we had the baby. Throughout the whole pregnancy, Alex was amazing. He was super, super supportive. He was at every single doctor's appointment.
But I think it was like one that I missed.
What's going on? He was super excited about having a baby. I was really, really nervous because, for one, I know a lot of people that got kids that, you know, a baby broke their relationship. Like, they did not have a strong relationship at all. So I was really nervous because we were enjoying each other. We were having a lot of fun, and I wanted to continue to do that. I wanted to continue to travel. I wanted to continue to enjoy that time. So having a baby so soon in a relationship, I just was not prepared. I was 24 when I found out. He was near almost 30. He was 29. So he was a little bit more ready for kids and marriage and all that.
I was 28.
You were 29. You're about to be 31.
Baby was 2020.
I know.
Was that 29? Was that?
Or you were about to turn 29. Because your birthday's in September, and we found out about the baby in September.
What a wonderful birthday present that was for for me.
So, I was super nervous. I didn't know what to expect. Thought my life was gonna be over. I thought it was gonna mature our relationship and just make it boring and just like not fun. And that's just not what I wanted. But that's not what happened at all. I think that people have to look at children as a blessing and not oh my God, my life is over. You need to look at it like, oh my goodness, God has blessed me with a child. God trusted me to clothe this baby, feed this baby, put a roof over this baby's head. That's literally what my job is to do, protect this child.
Yeah.
So if you just look at it in like a blessing kind of way and not a negative, I feel like that makes a huge difference too.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, everybody kind of wasn't in our position, though. You know, a lot of times, you know, a lot of people do decide to have kids with people that they, necessarily don't want to be with or already have issues in their relationship and stuff like that with. Like, me personally, I already knew I wanted to be with her. I knew I was going to marry her. So when I found out that she was pregnant, it was like, okay.
Just because
it was
he trapped me.
It was about time. It was like, okay, like,
that's really what happened.
Nah, it's not like I did it on purpose. It's not
He
like
did.
Nah, it's not what it was.
He did. Look, this is my alarm right here, y'all. Take birth control. Take it. I took it already before we started the video. Never missed the pill.
Nah, see, it wasn't on purpose or nothing like that.
They can't be trusted.
But
It was on purpose. It was. He's lying. And this is how it was on purpose. It's because in the beginning of our relationship, I've had some health issues in the past. I've had a near-death experience, and I could not take birth control because of that near-death experience. And I told him, you know, I'm not on birth control. If we're not going to use condoms, it's very important for you to...
okay, we get it. We get the gist.
Okay, I'm trying to keep it appropriate. It's very extremely important for you to do that every time. Don't play. And he tried to play. He played in the beginning too. And I got pissed. I was about to break up with him. And then I talked to my friend Imani, and she was like, girl, don't break up with him. He just was, because I felt disrespected. I felt like I just told you that I was not ready to have children and that I cannot take birth control, and then you still gon' like, what? Why would you do that? I was appalled. Like, I could not believe it. I felt disrespected, and then we were still getting to know each other too. This was only.
What you mean? I knew you. You was my wife.
We were still getting to know each other, so I felt like I don't know if I like him because he not listening to me already.
You my wife.
And then I told him don't ever do that again. And then he was like, okay, like I'm sorry. He didn't even have an explanation. Like he just did it. And
bro,
then
straight up was crying, bro.
I was crying and everything. I took a plan B. Like I wasn't playing with him. And then it happened again. But I was like, I'm not gonna take a plan B, you know, only a little bit got in. First of all, that's all it takes is a little bit. So if you try to get up and, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Clean yourself out.
Or get in the shower and with the adjustable shower head, y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't none of that work. You might as well go to bed, cry, take a plan B, do whatever you feel like you gonna make you feel better, because it's over. It's over. Only a little bit got in, and here she is, my big old baby. So, yeah.
It really didn't change too much. Like the only thing I'd probably say it really changed is just that well, financially, yeah, that changed. But thankfully we got a lot of help. But as far as like our relationship, I don't think it really has changed it too much. The only thing we really just can't do is just like, you know, we just can't just do spur of the moment type stuff when we have our baby. We just have to, you know, always make sure she has a secure, you know, we have a secure place that we can let her stay.
That's
you know,
the only thing that it changed. We cannot do spur of the moment stuff. Everything has to be planned out. I have to make sure, you know, we have a babysitter and that things are just like already like she's straight. She is our priority. So if she does not, if we don't have a babysitter for her,
just anybody,
we make sure that she's well taken care of. Callie is well taken care of. I don't play about my baby. I will not leave her with just anybody. I give my baby a bath every single night. I like her to eat certain stuff. Like, I really don't play. When I say I'm a bomb mom, I'm a bomb mom. I take great care of her, and he's an amazing
father.
Father.
I take care of my baby.
That's the thing. Like
all day, every day.
I fell more and more in love. And now, okay, don't go just getting pregnant now. Okay, come on, Cameron. What's going on? Okay. Don't just go getting pregnant. We're sharing our experience, and it did work out for us. But everybody's experience is different. I know several people that are my age that have babies, and it destroyed their relationship, or they were never with the father, or whatever the case may be. So it made our relationship better. Seeing him be a father, especially because my dad wasn't a part of my life. Oh my God. And he is such a good hands-on dad. We were up every 2 hours together. We take turns giving on bath time, like we take turns with everything. We spend family time together. Like it ain't just like I'm with her all the time or he's with her all the time.
We gotta take turns.
She loves her daddy just as much as she loves me. When he comes home and he been at work all day, she runs to him. When I come home and I've been at work all day, she runs to me. Like she loves her parents, both of us.
That's all you gotta do it.
And because we love each other, I feel like she's so lovable. Like she smiles all the time. She's so happy all the time because she's surrounded by nothing but love.
But I had a lot of practice though too. I dated a lot of women that had kids, so I've had a lot of practice over the years. When it comes to babies, Plus, I used to watch my little brother as a kid, so I had good role models. My parents are still together. They've been together since they've been like 15 years old, so that means a lot to me. So I had good examples.
Pick and choose who you lay down with,
and people,
don't just have a baby by anybody.
Y'all know the person that y'all mess around with, or the person you laying down with. You already know what's gonna happen. You end up getting pregnant. You already know the type of person that you're dealing with. Let's not even fool yourself. Let's not acting like everybody naive. You know the type of dude you messing around with. You know the type of woman you messing around with. So,
I feel like
if you don't want to wrap it up, you got to be prepared to take, whatever consequence that came. You know what I'm saying? For me, it wasn't nothing. I knew I was going to marry her regardless of what the situation was, whether she was pregnant or not. I knew I was going to marry her. And I was telling her that before we even started dating.
Like, I knew that we were going to end up being together and, like, really having a strong relationship. And even if for some crazy reason it don't work out, I know he going to be a good father. Like, no matter what. I don't see us breaking up.
Me neither.
I really don't see any signs of us not being together forever. But no matter what, I know that he's going to be a great dad, and he knows that I'm going to be a great mother. Like, no matter what. Don't just have a baby with anybody. There's options for a reason. Now, I don't necessarily believe in abortion, but I also don't necessarily believe in a miserable life. If somebody is sitting here telling you that they don't want to have a baby with you, they not going to be there for the baby, or you see signs of that,
or they tell you to
then maybe
take
you
care
shouldn't.
of it.
Like, having a baby is extremely difficult. Do not mistake the cute little Instagram post. We post what we want you to see, okay? Because Callie be in here standing on top of the countertops. She be in here throwing stuff at me, hitting me. She a fool. I think the other day she said the S word too. Like, it's a lot of work, and don't think that it's easy just because she's so beautiful and we're so happy. We are, and but it's hard. It's still hard.
It's tough.
It's still hard. I'm not gonna stress myself out and get pregnant right away. Neither. Y'all be tripping. Everybody be pressing me about when you gonna have another baby. When I'm ready. There's phases that we got to get through. Okay, we got through that first year. The newborn phase is done. All right, we in this toddler phase now. I just weaned her off the pacifier. Check that off. Now I'm trying to potty train her. I'm not about to have a newborn on my titty and her standing on the furniture. We're not doing none of that. We gonna wait. We gonna wait because I'm not gonna stress myself. I don't handle stress well. So it's
And the food bills are ready because she greedy, bruh.
oh my
She
god,
greedy, bruh.
she will eat the plate that I made for myself. She'll knock it down.
She greedy, bruh. Like,
Callie will knock it
we'll
down.
straight up feed her breakfast. Then we'll sit down and eat our food. We'll take her out, and then now she wants some of our food. Like, no.
Just this morning. This morning I made Callie a pancake, 2 eggs, and I gave her a cup of milk. I made shrimp and grits for us. She don't like grits, and she don't really eat seafood like that either. So I made that for us, and I made her her own breakfast. Tummy real full. She eats her food. I clean her up, take her out. The second we sit down at the table, she
On her tippy toes, right here.
like
Straight
greedy.
mad, too.
And then
And then
don't
what-
not give it to her because she gonna be pissed, furious.
Don't even like grits, but ate some grits.
She don't even like grits, not at all. She's just greedy. She wanna eat whatever you eating.
Disrespectful, bro.
But
That's what I really hate. That's what really changed, too, because I don't really like to share my food too much. So,
yeah.
and she just wants
But
my food all the time. Every time.
Our relationship, it got better. It did get better. There is still hope after pregnancy. Don't think that pregnancy is the end of your life because it
It's
ain't.
not. It's
We
beautiful.
still have full lives. You know why? Because we utilize our help. They say it take a village to raise kids, and they right.
It sure as hell do.
They is. We got his mama, his daddy. We got my stepdaddy, my mama, my granny, my 2 best friends, Callie's godmamas.
And if I go-
My god sister Kendra,
And if I ever
my
go back to the
auntie
East Coast,
Amber.
if I ever go back home to Boston, I got my whole tribe out there.
Everybody help
So-
us out with our baby, and we take the help. Don't just be that parent that's like, I'm gonna do it all. You gonna stress yourself out. When somebody be like, you want me to watch Callie so you can take a nap?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you.
Surely do.
And I'm gonna silence my phone and I'm closing the door.
Even for 30 minutes. Even if for 20 minutes, it don't even matter.
Utilize your help. Utilize your help. Sometimes I get stressed out. I come home, laundry piled up, dinner ain't cooked, house a mess. He on the game, and I'm like, all right, let me put a load in. Let me do this. Let me do that. Utilize your help. Utilize your help. And that's the best advice that we can really give you. It's gonna be hard. Another thing too, you need to keep this strong. A lot of people have babies and then make it all about the baby. Your husband, as crazy as this sound, and as much as you love your kids, we're first.
We gotta be because if we don't take care of, if our relationship, our baby gonna suffer, our daughter gonna suffer. Because if we're not happy, she not gonna be happy.
That's
we always
where
bickering and arguing about this and that, or whatever the situation is, and not being able to come to common ground about our issues or anything like that. That's the problem in a lot of relationships. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest thing. Like if
you
you're happy to
need
keep your
to
stuff
have your
stuff strong,
relationship solid. It gotta be.
that's
It
the best
gotta
thing you
be.
can do for your baby, for your child.
That's the
thing.
best thing because we love each other and we treat each other well. And
With the
Callie
respect, too.
sees that. And
I'll never call her name at all.
Yeah, even when we have like little disagreements and stuff, it's never anything to where she gonna feel like something is off. Never. People tell us all the time. Anybody who babysit Callie, they always say how great of a child she is and how sweet and loving she is. And it's because she came from love.
Yeah.
We take time for each other outside of the kid because you got to. You got to. We gonna take family vacations. Absolutely. I love my daughter.
Soon as she able to carry her own little suitcase, a little roller, she get a little. We out.
Yeah.
She got her little book bag. We out. Let's roll.
Yeah.
We going to Hawaii, all that. We gonna
take her
We taking
everywhere.
her everywhere.
We gonna take her everywhere. She deserves it.
My
I feel
goal-
like kids don't ask to be here,
Yeah.
and when they come, you should treat them as great as you can and make life as comfortable as it can be because they didn't ask to be here.
Yeah. I know. Now I had a great childhood though too. See, my childhood was dope, but that's why I just want to get that to my daughter.
I had a good childhood too, but I was the only child with a single mother, and I had to grow up real fast. My mom taught me a lot of stuff at a really young age. I was cooking, cleaning. I was somebody mama at 9, for real.
Well, see,
So
I always said, I'm a 20.
I'm only 26, y'all. Y'all probably think I'm 34. I'm not.
Well, I'm 30. I'll be 31 this September. But yeah, I always had somebody in the house. I'm a twin. I got a twin sister. Shout out Ariel. What up, Florida? Mm-hmm. What's up? We out there. We see you.
And she's so beautiful, and she looks just like him.
And then I got my little brother. He out here. He actually in Florida right now with my twin right now. So, but yes, I always had them two in the crib, and then especially growing up in Boston, my cousins was always at the house. Like, you know what I mean? So it was always.
And that's why I do want to have another kid.
There was mad people in the house.
I don't want Callie to like be alone at home if we both at work or whatever. Like, I would love for her to be able to be with her brother. And they, you know, have each other to lean on. I only want one more kid. It is going to be a boy. I'm manifesting my future. Next year, I'm getting pregnant with a boy. And we buying a house. 100%. I'm manifesting my life. Yes, God is going to absolutely bless us with a house in California. Y'all, we ain't moving.
Yeah, we ain't moving. Looks like we stuck in the Bay.
We staying in California, y'all. But
at least for the time being, until we retire, until we figure out where we want to go, until we ain't gotta work no more. But until that day happens, we gonna be out here for it. This is where we gonna reside at. You know, you can't beat the weather. It's probably like 65 degrees outside right now, nice and breezy. That's why I got the hoodie on. It's winter time. It's coming. Winter is coming. Shout out to Game of Thrones.
Well, for those of you who wanted to know, there is life after a kid. Great life. If you want it. If you want it to make it work. It's not gonna be easy.
No.
Do you hear me? It's not gonna be easy. Ooh, and them grandparents, they a trip. You know what?
You gotta put your foot down. You gotta show them some time.
You need to make sure that you tell them grandparents, like,
put your foot down.
I pushed her out. She came out my vagina hole, and he put her there.
But one thing too, like, you know, if y'all real close with y'all parents, once you actually have kids, you have a way deeper appreciation
for your
parents and what the hell they have actually had to go through. Because I was terrible. I'm not even gonna lie. When my high school days, I was terrible. So I can't even imagine. I know I'm gonna get it back worse. So
because I'm helping raise these kids, and we ain't having it.
I'm just saying.
I ain't having it. You'll be at your granny house. Don't play with me. Because first of all, I pulled your boogers out. I wiped your booty. You threw up on me. You doo-dooed on me. Bro. You peed on me. I paid hundreds of dollars for your clothes. I paid hundreds of dollars for your food.
I ain't get booed on you.
I paid thousands of dollars for this roof that's over your head, this car you driving. Don't play with me.
Bro, I just spent
I beat the hell out of Callie. Don't play with me.
on baby food almost.
Man. Don't play with me. Callie would be right at her granny house.
Baby food.
You gonna be disrespectful?
Milk,
okay.
All kind of stuff.
Okay. Play, Callie. Grow up and play with me. Grow up and play with me.
I'm gonna talk to my baby like that, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the love, appreciate the questions, you know what I'm saying? We would just like y'all to just like, subscribe, you know, comment, tell us some other videos.
Andy, you doing good, honey? Come on, do it, Kenny. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Yes, we hit 1,000 subscribers too.
Yeah, shout out. Shout out to the 1K.
We almost monetized, y'all. Come on. If you're a real one and you made it to the end of this video, comment a baby emoji. And see you guys next time.